Hello, I hope you are well. Today we are going to make Jesmonite. Again on a phone holder as I did in a previous video. I'm putting the link to the video in the top right hand corner of your screen. I do this phone holder because it's very solid. I must say that I have a resin one, the only one that has never bent, but it fell and broke, which surprised me. Anyway, I'm going to prepare my mixture. I use 250 grams of powder, and 100 grams of liquid. And then we'll do a little something extra. I'm going to use pigments from Homeware design. I have chosen these two, Blue Lagoon and Periwinkle. So, here we go. Before mixing my Jesmonite, I wanted a little fantasy. I took a powder from Arteza. This one is pure gold. And then I'm going to make sort of little marks with my brush. I've no idea if it will show or not, but I thought I'd give it a try. I like trying. So with my brush I'm leaving little traces of pure gold. I'm still hoping it will stay, that it will show a little. I'm not trying to make any particular shape, no. I'm just going to go over it a few times so that it sticks to my mold. I also realize that perhaps I should have used a slightly finer brush. We'll see what happens. So I do it in both molds, of course, and I speed up the video. Now that's done. I'll prepare my Jesmonite. I'm going to cut the video. You know how it works. So I'll be right back in a second. I have prepared my Jesmonite and I've prepared another container since I'm going to do two colors. So I'm completely out of frame. Sorry. Right now I'm putting it in the other pot. I haven't been watching my control screen and completely out of frame. Oh, sorry. I just hope I made enough Jesmonite to fill both my molds, because I know myself these days I really have problems with quantities. But normally, yes. I can see I've got a few little lumps. Well, that's okay, that's okay. I've been putting my whisk to soak in water, since you have to do it right away, especially with Jesmonite. With Jesin, you have a little more time, but with Jesmonite, the time is very short. So I wash my containers right away. Here I've put on the Blue Lagoon, and I'm making my little swirls, since I want a slightly marbled effect. Homeware design pigments are very, very pigmented, very strong, so you have to use just a drop, especially for quantities like this. You really shouldn't use too much. And now the periwinkle. Yes, here you can see a little better. At least I'm getting closer, but I'm moving away again. And I'm going to the bottom a bit too, because I want it to be all over the place. And now all I have to do is pour in both color at the same time. And here we go. Here again I speed up the video. So I'm not too happy with these two colors together. With my stick I spread them out a bit, and I overdid it. I overdid it in this one at least. So it's me. This is something for me, so I don't need it to be absolutely perfect. I'll just pour the rest into the second mold, and all I've got left, but at least this time the quantity is just about right. I've got just a little left over, of course, but it's okay, it's not too much, not dramatic. So I hope I don't get too many bubbles, but I'm not really sure. I think I have a lot of sanding to do. Yes. As I had some leftover, I filled my small candlestick mold. I don't like to waste product, of course. So I filled this mold. I shake my grid to bring up the bubbles, but I have to do some sanding, that's for sure. Well, now I'm not going to touch it too much because I'm reaching the extreme limit for the Jesmonite. It's already starting to dry. And then, well, you risk leaving traces. I'll just shake a little more and then I'll put it to dry. And yes, I'll see you right away for the demolding. I had little periwinkle left in the pot, so I mixed it to get a much more solid color, and then I made these simple little hearts. You can make them into magnets, fridge magnets, for example, whatever you want. In this one, I brushed the second one. I brushed some gold powder, so let's see if it goes off a lot or not. Does it stay on my fingers? I'm going to put on my gloves. With white gloves you can see better, because obviously if I've touched something on my table where there's powder, I'm going to get some on my fingers. So let's see. It comes off a little, but not very much. Of course, I'll have to fix this powder. I should have sprayed alcohol, but I didn't think of that. But it's okay, it doesn't go off much. I'll have to varnish or something else. In this case, I use spray varnish. I find it easier. And I have little holes in the last little heart, because that was really the extreme limit of using my Jesmonite. So my little candlestick. Let's see how it comes. I'll have a nice sanding job on the bottom here too. Okay, it's cute. I'm not no, I'm not okay with these colors. I think I messed up a little here. Now, let's move on the phone holder. Well, it demolds well, which is already a good thing. The only thing I don't like about Jesmonite is that it's not white. It's slightly grayish. I'd have to put some white pigment in my base, but I've run out. I'm going to recommend some, because I'd really like to make it whiter, because I find that it extinguishes the other colors that always bother me a little bit. And I'll have to do some sanding, but that's normal. It's not bad, but I'm not enthusiastic as you might think. The other part now, I mixed it up a bit with my stick. as you can see. You see here it's the periwinkle. As I said, this is for me, so it doesn't matter even if it's not woo, if I may say so. But okay. So I have to sand it down as I did last time, and it works fine. I sand the hole and also sand the little two legs that fit into the hole. It's not a problem. Okay, I'll be right back in a second. First of all, I'd like to thank my new subscribers. It's very kind of you to join me on my little channel. Please don't hesitate to ask me for questions or suggest tests. I'm always ready to listen. So I did my sanding right. It was perfect. And then, once I'd sanded and I thought the second part could fit in the hole, I pressed a bit and crack! The whole bottom, that is this part here, well, it broke. Oh, I was very angry, and especially angry with myself, because obviously the Jesmonite wasn't completely dry to the core, so to speak. So you always have to wait at least 2, maybe 3 days. I wanted to go too fast and I broke everything. And in a rage, I threw the pieces in the garbage. I can't even show them to you. So I redid the stand. I'm not going to try too hard this time. I let you know right away. I'll show you in a future video. I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to sand. So I generally sand inside of the hole and the 2 little tabs which fit into that hole. Don't rush it. That's today's lesson. You need patience. You have to wait until it's a little drier before you start sanding. I'm going to do it in a couple of days. I've already sanded the 2 small edges a bit. I'm not enthusiastic about this phone holder. Not really. I think I'd have been better off putting the 2 colors together directly into my Jesmonite and making the marble effect with those 2 colors. I had some Jesmonite left over, of course, and I do some little hearts. As I said, you can make fridge magnets, but I've got a few ideas in my head to try and make them stand out a bit more. Well, that's not really the word, but let's say to use them in a different way. We'll see if I ever get around to it. So sorry for this chaotic video. I hope you don't mind. I'll see you for very soon for new adventures. Take good care of you. Bye for now.